What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joshua Edwards, live from Brooklyn, New York. This is Joshua's Proximity. Officially, Game 2 has concluded of the NBA Finals. You guys know that Oklahoma City has really been on a tear this entire season. SGA, Shai Alexander, there's been a lot of comparisons between him and some of the greatest shooting guards of all time. I mean, this is a guy that can literally score, is a three-level scorer. He's going to hit it at the free throw line. He has a hell of a mid-game range. He has probably the best mid-game range I've seen maybe since peak or prime Kawhi Leonard. He's a guy that can shoot the three, not really well, but isn't afraid to go out there and step outside and light you up from the three-point line. The Oklahoma City Thunders ended up beating the Indiana Pacers 123-107. SGA had 34 points, 8 assists to go along with 5 rebounds. But what does this say about Tyrese Halliburton? For everything that we talked about Tyrese Halliburton on the last episode, him hitting the game-winning shot, and if you really go back and watch that first game, he was not that good. He was a guy that was contained for most part outside of maybe the fourth quarter. But if you just go back and really just dive into the game, he was a guy that was struggling left and right. And it continued to this game. This is what Tyrese Halliburton is. He's a guy that can go out here and close the game, but throughout the entire first 3 quarters, where the hell are you? 17 points. Alex Caruso outscored every single Indiana Pacer. That cannot happen. Pascal Siakam, you got to get over 20 points. Hell, even freaking Tyrese Halliburton, you have got to elevate your game. Now is the time to elevate your game. I understand that you guys won game 1. You did exactly what you needed to do. You split the series. But if I'm watching what I watched last night, I have no reason to believe that Tyrese Halliburton is going to turn it around. This guy that you're seeing on the screen, SGA, he's going to continue to give you 30, 34, 35, 36, 38. He's going to continue to score, and you just got to deal with it. But in order to counter that, him scoring, somebody else has got to step up. Tyrese Halliburton, Miles freaking Turner, Pascal Siakam, like you was an Eastern Conference Finals MVP. These guys need to step up in a big way, and I look forward to Game 3 heading into Wednesday. I think that we're really in a situation where they could lose out, the Indiana Pacers, and OKC can definitely run off with 4 wins. But there has been some breaking news. The cornerback out of Green Bay that goes by the name of Jaire Alexander has officially been released from the Green Bay Packers. Now, this is a guy that is I wouldn't say generational. He's a guy that's going to lock up one side of the field. He reminds me a lot of Xavier Howard in his younger days. He reminds me of a couple of other guys that is going to follow. He reminds me a lot of Joe Hayden back in Cleveland when he was in his heyday before his injury history. And now you're starting to see an occurrence with Jaire Alexander. Multiple hamstring injuries, multiple concussions injuries, shoulder problems. He's a guy that can go out there and defend. I mean, he locked up Justin Jefferson. He has locked up some of the best receivers in the game, the A.J. Browns. He's going to check you. He's definitely going to lock it up on the outside, but he's got to stay healthy. Now, here are 4 teams, or really about 6 teams that I think I could see him going to, currently speaking. The 49ers, obviously, they need help on the back end. Kind of struggled a little bit. They're a team that still has a lot of cap space. The Carolina Panthers, he's a Charlotte boy through and through. He performs his best when he's down there in the Carolinas. We have a lot of cap room. Mike Jackson is not a guy. Jaire Alexander could definitely be a plug-and-play guy for us. The Minnesota Vikings, now they have a great defensive coordinator, have a great defense. They need another outside corner to go along with their just entire scheme, and he will be a guy that could be a new shadow against any receiver. And then you got the Los Angeles Rams. They have need also at the DB spot. They can defend well against the run game, but as far as the other things go, they don't do that really well. So I think the Rams could go there. And obviously the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles, they always find a way just to get guys. I mean, it's no rocket science. We know Howie Roseman, that's the GM, is going to get them guys. He's going to make gambles. He's going to move money. He's going to allocate capital in the right spot in order to get the best guys. And then obviously the Detroit Lions, we know that they're going to need some back-end help, especially with the release or the departure of Carlton Davis. That is, just a couple teams that I think could possibly go out here and sign a Jaire Alexander. And I've been looking at just some of the best props coming up as far as FanDuel goes. If you guys are in the sports betting world right now and you want to take some looks, or you want my advice on some picks, here are just some couple all-season picks that I'm liking currently looking. Deebo Samuel, over 675 receiving yards. He's a guy that's going to have about 800 receiving yards this year. Take him over on that. Ted McMillan, 825. Go over on that as well. Trey McBride, he's a 1,000 guy. Has none. He is right now his over-under is 900 currently speaking. Take Trey McBride over. And then the last one is Marvin Harrison Jr., 950 receiving yards. He's going to be a guy that is going to be a fantasy football changer. He's going to change a lot of people's world when it comes to fantasy football. So he's going to be a guy that I'm looking to draft possibly in the 4th round. Take him over on his 950 receiving yards. But like I said, this was just a quick little episode. There is a lot of stuff going out on LA. I'm going to get more details as far as the ice situation. Just stay tuned, man. Josh's Proximity. We out, baby.